to my channel. My name is Lenore, Makeup by Leo here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning and continuing to support my channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Now for today's video, it's not going to be on fragrance, it's not going to be a makeup tutorial, it's just strictly going to be on this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to demonstrate anything because nobody's really like into makeup tutorials from what I can tell on my analytics. I just want to share the eyeshadow palette with you, go over what is in the eyeshadow palette, the textures, the way they apply and all that jazz. So if you are interested in this kind of content, then make sure you go ahead and keep on watching. The EUPHORIC GLAM palette. This is from PROFUSIONS Cosmetics. This is what the eyeshadow palette packaging looks like. Mine is a little bit messed up, girl, because I've been using it quite a bit lately. So I'm gonna show you the eyeshadow palette here. So this is actually like a glam collection. It comes with, I want to say, 38 shades. This is what the color story looks like. It's so pretty. It's very purpley. It has pops of blues in there. It has these glitters down at the bottom, which is really cool. This side it has the blushes, the bronzers, and the highlights. On this other side, it comes with a face brush, an eye brush, an eyeliner, and also a shadow primer. So I'm going to go ahead and go over everything on how I feel about the palette, and then we'll get into the details for the giveaway. This is a 38 pan eyeshadow palette. I do have everything written down on a paper because I want to make sure that I go over all the details for this eyeshadow palette. So this is a 38 pan palette. It comes with 13 matte shades, 10 satin shades, 4 putty shades. And what I mean by putty is when you touch them, they feel almost like a putty texture, like your finger will literally like sink right into the shade. So that's what I mean by putty shades. It has 5 metallics. You get a variety of textures when it comes to this little glam situation. I really like it. I feel like you get everything you need. This retails for $20, but I checked Profusion's website and they have it on sale for $10 right now. Not sure how long that is gonna last, but just, you know, keep that in mind if you're definitely looking into purchasing this. It comes with the 8 face pan palette, the eyeshadow base primer, 1 pencil liner, and the pencil liner is black. It comes with an eye brush. It's like a little blending brush, and that one's pretty good quality. I don't know where mine is. It also has 1 face brush, so it's like a little flat type of brush. If you've ever owned the NARS, I think it's Ita brush, that's kind of like flat. It's kind of similar to that, but it's a lot more smaller. Let me just pull it out. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain. But the Ita brush is a little bit longer. It's not like a dupe or anything, but it definitely reminds me of that style because of how flat it is. Like, it's just a flat little brush. And I mean, the quality is pretty good, like for what they're giving you. Like, the bristles are super soft. They don't feel like they scratch the skin or anything like that. And so far I haven't had fallout with this little brush, but I haven't really like put it to the test. I do like that Profusions, they do have some pretty good brushes. If you ever purchase their eyeshadow palette or anything, sometimes they come with a brush, and the brushes are pretty good quality if you ask me. The eyeshadow primer, I have used it a few times since I've used this eyeshadow palette, and this eyeshadow primer is pretty nice. I mean, it's not anything super like, oh my gosh, you need it or anything, but it does have like a little slight sticky texture to it, so that way the shadows adhere to your eyelid a lot better. So not too bad of a product. The eyeliner is not my favorite. It's one of those hard eyeliners you kind of gotta go over several times. It is very pigmented, but that's just like going over it several times. You kind of have to work with it. to build it up to the intensity that you want. So if you're trying to use it for your inner waterline, it's gonna kind of like make your eyes watery because you know you got to go over it quite a bit. It's not creamy, it's more on the dry side, so just keep that in mind if you do decide on purchasing this. Let's move on to the face palette, which is the 2 bronzers, 4 blushes, and the 2 highlights. Let me swatch the highlights for you real quick so that way you can see. One's more of a yellow tone and one is more of like a rosy tone, like a rose gold kind of shade. So I don't know if they're going to be everybody's cup of tea, but that's the 2 shades that it comes with. And of course they're super pigmented, so blending them out, they're going to give you a different effect. Let me show you real quick. So blending them out, that's what they look like. They look really, really nice. They're very, very like super out there. So if you're into that kind of type of highlight, then you would like these. And they're soft and creamy. They're not like a dry formula, so that's a plus on that. The blushes are really, really pretty. Like this one's a really, really pretty blush color. This is another one of them. They're so pigmented and they look so pretty on the skin. I love that there's 4. I just made a mess, y'all, but there's the 4 shades swatched, and honestly these are some really, really good colors like to have in your collection. So like I was saying, I feel like it's a really, really good collection. Like when they came out with this, whoever created this did a really, really good job at creating everything together, because everything just kind of works hand in hand. The eyeshadows, they blend nicely. The mattes are a little bit, you have to build them up. If you do like an eyeshadow look and you use one of the lighter brown shades to build in the crease, it'll come off one color, but then as you build it up, it starts to transition into like a different shade, so just keep that in mind. The satins and metallics, I feel like they just work better when you use your fingers, so just keep that in mind. So for the bronzers that do come in this palette, they are not bronzers, so they're not gonna be to warm up the skin. They're more so to like sculpt the face out, to make certain areas of your face pop, bringing more structure to your face. So they're not meant for bronzing the skin. They're more so meant to just sculpt the face and just accentuate certain parts of your face. These are the shades. They're more of a gray tone. They lean more ashy to me. They're not like a bronzer, so don't expect them to do what a bronzer does. They're not made for that. They're made to sculpt the face and just enhance certain features on your face. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch one of the glitters for you guys so you can see how pigmented they are. This one here, I'm gonna swatch. This one is called Slay, and I'm gonna just swatch it here. So that's it right there. So they're like straight up glitter. I don't know if they're eye safe. I don't really like to use glitters around my eyes. Like I haven't used glitters around my eyes in quite some time. If I do, it'll be like with an eyeliner or something, like a glitter liner. So that is pretty much it when it comes to this palette. The only thing it didn't come with was a little lip combo. That would have been amazing for it to come with its own little lip combo inside the little collection here. That would have been awesome. But I mean, girl, for everything you're getting, I feel like this is pretty awesome for 20 bucks. Like, it pretty much has everything you need. I think that it's pretty neat, especially to create some very creative looks if you're into that. And it does have some neutrals in there, so if you're more of a neutral tone kind of girl, it has neutrals in there for you. So I think that that's pretty cool. So to enter into this giveaway, all you have to do is give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. That's it. It's super simple, super easy, and that's all you gotta do, girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I will be seeing you guys in my future videos.